Continuing our talk on the discipleship process, we're continuing to talk about why we have to follow God so specifically, why He has to lead us specifically to His will. In the first one, we said that when we enter into discipleship with Him, we enter into a real relationship in which we love Him, we experience our love for Him, we show our love for Him, and we have real faith in Him, that we trust His directions. And then we said we have to be able to hear those directions. We have to hear Him talking to us, not operate on generalities of what we think is godly and biblical even. Now, in this instance, we have to realize that the discipleship process is God's training process. He will train us specifically through our lives, not only in sanctification, but for what He wants us to do. Now, a parallel of that, what we can look at in this world that looks like that, would be the military. Now, regardless of what you think of the military and what happens there, God is a perfect God of love and a perfect God of knowledge and of care, and He is not going to treat us like man will. But the process, His training process, is very much like the military. Now, in the military, they have to leave their lives. They have to leave their lives because they are being trained for something extremely specific, and there are different jobs within the military, and in God's kingdom that is very much the same. There are different jobs and things that He has for each person to do, and we must leave our lives, literally leave our lives, to be reprogrammed. And we come with ties to the world, to our families, to our way of thinking, our flesh, our sin, our emotions. All of those things need to be retrained by God with specificity. And so we have to look at it that way, that God is going to train us for specific things, and it may take a lot of time. It may take years, depending on what God's process is for you and His will is for you. But when we leave our lives, we then only start to work on what God has us to work on and the places that He has us to go. Now, we may have to move our location. We may have to change all of our lifestyle, as you do in the military. You become part of God's kingdom, wholly separated from what you were doing and what you were working towards and the ties